回来喽 ！Forever Squad， let's go！
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
不通哎，考普通的。露露呢？你很难没。
I'm only glad to have proven my worth. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, a fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let go our guard.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. We have found the material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars. I quite agree.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Here we go again. If battle cannot be avoided, it is fight or die.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. No one can defend themselves with grappled like this. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places! taken you for yet the value you showed in coming to our... Give it to one of the sentinels. You're free to make your own way. Of course, if you'd rather continue... Well now, the road's blocked. A powerful current ought to set this... What was that sound? Fall back!
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Might you be looking to enlist?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is so...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for you...
现状。哦。不是要随时换吗？他们是不会升级的吧？
What is it? Changed your mind? Very well. Well,
这边啊。闭个眼睛。
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've needed your aid again, sir.
heavens, no! How dare you!
Goblins, Master! We have no means of slaughtering our enemies. Your soldiers! Teach them not to cut corners.
Seems we drove the Vernworth isn't far from here. All right, into the ox cart then.
My bed falls and I shan't resist.
做了一天的牛操。
I was informed of your coming.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through, though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere...
This one's not a bad sort.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only that arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that this you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been... I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village. The people rejoiced. For our yet, not all so...
谁不乐见我啊？
Your rival would have robbed the Queen Regent Gisa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to our own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. In order to rob you of your memory following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign. However, with Your Majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further our cause.
不错。这样还有人知道我是真的。
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital.
哦。 自我改一下跑步。
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's aught I would...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but I'll chat...
I trust aught's well, sir. I will see to it that the law is upheld. What to make of this?
Pray, follow me.
Greetings, Artemis.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of... Sir Baron seeks a motivated...
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
We have reached our destination.
Say, you've got a decent... No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fellow... Pray, sir, I'm after an instructor, see. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. And this Baron fellow, I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he... Many thanks, sir.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit. I am well enough, thank you.
A sprinkle of misfortune.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are. Hope I didn't. Have you ever been at a loss as to... Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to her services and not to be... So if you're ever in need of guidance...
I'm just grateful I get to live a quiet life.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Tell is, Vermin was once the Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
I've heard there's there's only one arisen in the world, although... Come to...
Now, how best to proceed? That's Sir Ludolf, and just the other day. You know what that means, don't you? He'll find a way to get what he... Vile...
Here to ask or...
Aye, 'tis dull.
Mayhap we'll have some fish for today's supper. Allow me, please. Not without its charms.
Tis a thankless job, this.
It is our duty to see this peace protected.
If that is your...
特殊游戏
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment... My apologies, sir.
Think again.
Can't you see?
No, thank you.
I cannot condone this.
This can't be happening!
I do. If this is fate, 'tis cruel and...
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
哎、我被抓了、哦。
best quality of
这也是体验剧情的一种吗？
I will release you, should you pay an honest sum. Silence!
God， 1万呢，好贵啊！要。OK， 然后
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
Holding on where I stand.
You have no right. To have known of.
Wait for the new equipment.
Hmm? 哈哈！在想我付1万块啊？对。
We shall await you here, Master.
I'm quite right here. I don't like it here. This looks as good a place as any.
The curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are.
Arms for the poor. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortunes...
We have found the material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
This might contain useful information.
Say, if I were you, I'd pay a visit to the place is full of unsavory. I should know. I was...
Wish I had someone to talk to.
The other day? Now, that's not so... And rightly so. As it turned out to be a young boy. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as...
It's been a hard day. Business could be better.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round toil. Each day's more of the same.
I don't know what to do. What to do? I have no mother or father to speak of, you see. I wanted to get them a present to say, the problem is... Do you think you could help me? All I need is for true. I'm sure you'll find the... Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Why are you doing this? Heavens no.
Something fun to do.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Hurts to breathe. My head hurts just thinking about it. Stop that!
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me... prayers are not heeded. What hope have we?
Wouldn't say no to a nice.
How could you? I was taught not to speak.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Let me alone, I pray you.
What would you ask of me? Don't talk to me.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Will this take long?
Our prayers. What hope have we?
moment I let go, I'm gone.
Maybe I'll make myself scared.
I can't go on like this.
这集到这里有点小累，然后还有游戏要忙。拜拜。